Welcome to episode number 4 of my modded Minecraft series, guys. So since last episode, I created a few more of these wind-up engines. They're pretty good, except they output the most power at this stage, and they only really pump out a good amount of power for about 7 or 8 seconds, and then they start to cool down. Isn't awfully too bad, but yeah, as I said in the last episode, if you're going to use it as an automated system, it's not really your best option. Also, if you wind them up for too long, you take damage. So if you wind it up heaps far past red, you're going to take a fair decent chunk of damage. I got full iron armor on and I lost like 4.5 hearts. As you can see here, we're just making our way through pulverizing and smelting. At the moment, I guess smelting of the ores are taking longer than the pulverizing. So as you can see here, we've got a fair good chunk of goodies. For this episode, I wanted to start on some bee stuff. So as you can see here, we've got our 2 apiaries going, Meadows Queen and our Forest Queen. I think I crossbred this one with a forest drone this time, so I'm trying to find out and get some of my mutations going. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with a centrifuge, because if we get a centrifuge we can start automating those bees over there, which would be quite nice. So what we're going to need is a lot of bronze and some glass. I think they should all be in here. Yep, so some glass, and then bronze is just copper and tin. So if we just do these ones, so that's a sturdy casing. I think we need one more of these, and there it is. So there's our centrifuge. I'm thinking of putting that along this wall, so we're going to need a lot of golden conductive, which I don't think I have. I've got a little bit of golden conductive. We'll see if we've got enough, otherwise we can just make some. Thinking we might run it this way along there. So we're going to put the centrifuge there. We have to go down one more. So yeah, we're going to end up making some. The 6 of them, probably not enough. No, one shot. That's fine. Just grab some gold, I said. May as well make all 8 of them into it, because at the moment we don't really have much use for other sort of piping. I know a lot of you are going to say get into the redstone conductive pipes. At the moment I can't do that because A, you don't have the resources, so I don't have the nether brick and stuff to make a magma crucible, and then just a few other things, like I don't have the resources to make electrum and yeah, that sort of thing. But we will get into that. It's going to be part of our plans. We're also going to start making some basic housings for bees. If you don't know, in the new Forestry pack, or in the new version of Forestry, instead of just having apiaries, there's now bee housings. So that's all hooked up now. I'm not sure if I actually have anything to put into it yet, but I've got the centrifuge, so I can. We do have some honey. I guess we can make some honey. Chuck that in there. It'll start centrifuging away. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Quite slow, but it'll get there. So we're just getting some silver and stuff done. As you can see, we're still racking up a lot of everything, which is nice. Okay, so let's go out here while that's centrifuging away. and we'll create some bee housings. I forgot how to do it. Ah, okay, that's what it was. We need some combs. Okay, so we just centrifuged our combs, but there'll be a few more in a little bit here. Okay, maybe not. Meadows and that. Grab another drone here. Drop that in there. So there's 3 there. So we can make 3 of these bee housings here. Once again, just shift clicking there. So these are a lot like the apiary, but the one thing that they have is they do not have slots for the frame houses, which early game isn't awfully too bad, but later on, yeah, I think it will become an issue, and we'll have to start making into these. Another flower here we can grab, just so we don't have them all cramped together. I'm pretty sure we can't automate these ones as well, so we'll have to see what we can do. Let's have a quick little eat. So we're going to need some bees to fill those up. So let's grab a meadows, a few meadows. I think we made 3. We'll grab a forest as well. Meadows drone, forest drone, and a cultivated maybe. So I'll just drop one of them in there. Meadows drone, forest, and a meadows cultivated in that one. Alright, let's go check out how our centrifuging has gone. So as you see, we get some beeswax and some honey drops. And I'm just going to wind these up, and then I'll cut you guys back in. Welcome back, guys. So as you can see here, we've got a few of the bee housings and the apiaries going. So what I thought I might do is use this apiary. We'll just get rid of all these guys. Get rid of that one as well. And we're going to put it common and cultivated together. And common and cultivated together should, in theory, produce a diligent. That is, if it mutates. Mutation is not likely to happen inside of these, which is a bit of a shame, but for starting you get lots of bees at one time. So if this, I must have put 2 cultivators in there, that's fine. If these 2 happen to mutate and make a diligent, then we can start automating, because diligents give propolis, or propolis, however you'd like to say it, and propolis then can be used to make a apiaris pipe with the 2 propolis either side of a diamond pipe. So that's what we're going to aim for here. I'm just going to wind up these engines once more. You could really sit here all day winding up these engines, because as soon as one is fully done, another one's ready to get pumped or wound back up. So as you can see here, we've nearly pulverized all our ores, and we're just waiting for this really to catch back up. We still have a lot here, so I think we might start on this. We're going to start making some. Gonna need another stick. We're going to start making ourselves some redstone engines. So there's 2 of them. So we're going to use those 2. We'll probably use 11, not a torch. Yeah, we're going to use those 2 to pump out of the wooden pipe. So we're going to put, if we can just dig down here. So we're going to put a wooden pipe here, and then we'll have cobblestone or something pipe here, and then on top of that here, we're going to have the APRS pipe. Or maybe we'll have the wooden pipe here, cobblestone pipe here, APRS pipe here, and then we can put a chest down below it. APRS pipe's just going to put all the bees up, and then anything else is going to go down. And I know that we can't do it on that one because I just said it. I just used that one as an example. It'll probably be done on this one. Cultivated. How's this one going? Just getting along. And then do some lead as well. So I was thinking along the lines of this series, just doing sort of one sort of mod at a time. So at the moment I'm doing a bit of forestry, and then I'll probably move on to some IC2 and modular power suits, because they kind of run hand in hand a little bit. And then probably onto some BuildCraft. I'll put BuildCraft in with forestry a little bit because they use the same sort of power. And see, I'm using a bit of BuildCraft now anyway, so no, this is not BuildCraft, that's why can't I think of the name? Yeah, or thermal expansion, so that's what that is. So, oops, go away. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna cut here for a second, guys, and see what else we can do this episode. Welcome back, guys. So I decided we'll just make the last few machines we need to make some apiaries and the everything we really need for bees. So we're gonna start with a squeezer. So once again, we just need a sturdy casing, which is just bronze. We're also gonna need some tin, so we'll grab some tin while we're here. So there's our sturdy casing. Tin's just up the sides. And then I was pretty sure it was glass. So there's our glass. Lovely. So I'm thinking I'm going to put, for now we'll just put it there. And then we're going to need a carpenter. So if we search for a carpenter, we have the same thing. So it's bronze with a sturdy casing, which I thought was quite like the centrifuge, but maybe not. We'll just make up our sturdy casing here. So there's our carpenter. And we'll just place our pipes underneath it for now. I think I'm actually going to put this one over here. And then we'll grab this one. We'll make ourselves a cobble pipe. So there's our transport pipe. We're actually going to need this one to be waterproof. So if you didn't know, beeswax can make pipe waterproofing, which is pretty convenient, seeming I don't have any cactus. And then what we're going to need to do is see what we're going to make. So we want impregnated frames, so impregnated sticks. So we're going to need some seed oil. So we probably can do that because I do have a lot of seeds. And we'll just chuck these in here and they'll get squeezing away. They'll auto eject into here where we can just chuck a few of these to make ourselves a few frames. Oh, all the engines are off, so we're going to have to charge these ones back up. And once we've got some impregnated sticks, I'll come back to you guys. Welcome back, guys. So I went on a quick adventure. I just slept, that's why everyone's still dying. Went on a quick adventure. We've got all this squeezed basically now. We've got 10 of these sticks here. We're going to need to cook up some more of this sort of stuff. That didn't work with just the cobblestone, so I used one of the engines that we made with the squeezer, squeeze it out. So what I've done, I'm going to have to find some wool, not wool, sorry, some string, but for the time being, I went on a little adventure, found myself some jungle wood and some cocoa beans. We're just going to plant these until they grow, because then we can make these have a shorter lifespan, which would be quite nice and convenient. So I think for this episode we might call it a wrap, and in between now and next episode I'll try and find some string just so we can make those impregnated frames, and then impregnated frames to chocolate frames, not chocolate, chocolate frames, which is just impregnated frame surrounded by some cocoa beans. And all that does is shorten life, and I'm pretty sure it's just shorten life, but as if you shorten the life, then your chances of mutation go up as well a little bit. So that's my plan. So if you're new to the channel, guys, and you enjoyed the content, please click the subscribe button. If you really like the content, please click the like button. If you have any comments or suggestions, put them down in the comment section below. I love reading your comments. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.